Hi, everybody. How is everybody doing today? I'm on a little bit early. Hi, Sarah May. Oh, it's so good to see you. How have you been? Are you freezing up north? Come on, come on. Sorry about that. I needed to adjust some things and let puppers in. Oh, getting warmer, yes. But you know what? Don't discount it getting colder again. It's going to get much colder again, I think. It is winter. Tomorrow's Groundhog Day, and I'm pretty sure he's going to see his shadow. So I'm coming on a little earlier than 7. Oh, yay! That's funny. So you can comment and see my. Do you see my little pimple on my nose? Lila, get out of there. Get out of there. Okay, I'm going to close my door. Oh. My YouTube star. Oh, thank you. Honey, that's the nicest thing that's anybody said today to me. Thank you. Hey, pop over and tell Denny to come on. Tell Denny that I'm doing my live. I did. Did you get a notification? Okay, so for those that are watching the replay, um, I have some things. Oh, good, good. I'm so glad. I have some things that I have been working on. Some projects, and I wanted to show those. I wanted to talk about Tunisian for a few minutes. And then I want to get into all the yarn that I have right here. Hi, Melanie. Hi. Long time no see. I know. Oh, I know. Happy New Year to you too. Yeah, I think it's getting long for lack of interest in going anywhere to get it cut. Thank you, Sarah May. So, yeah, let me grab one more thing. I'm going to be up and around. I hope I don't make anybody sick by getting up and doing stuff. So, I'll be right back. Ugh. Melanie, what have you been up to, girl? What have you been up to? Hi, Samantha. Oh, that is too funny. I'm going to tell you something. Your name, Samantha. Do you know somebody on TV, a character that has that name, Samantha Stewart? I'm not sure if I do or not. I have changed not my settings, but only subscribers are allowed to comment. So hopefully that'll stop any trolls or anything. So thank you, Sarah May. This is a funny story. I was getting some ideas of what kind of sweaters I wanted to make for the year. Yeah, just a second, sweetie. And how do I put this? I couldn't find all my sweaters, and it was like, I know I had more sweaters than this, but where are they? And I couldn't remember, and so I ended up making another one because I'm thinking, I need to have a sweater for the okay. I don't know about that, Samantha, because I don't watch anybody else's lives, but thank you for that. Um, and so I was trying to unpack some more boxes and I opened one up and lo and behold, there lay all of my winter sweaters, everything that I had crocheted for the winters. And I found, let's see here, one, two, three, four, five, six, probably seven, eight, or nine sweaters. And it's like, I've missed you. I've missed my sweaters. I love my sweaters. And I thought I had given them away, which wouldn't be a bad thing, I guess. But um anyway, um let's see here. I know it's showing um 3 thummies and showing 8 people are watching. Thank you. Does it thin me out or does it make me look fatter? Oh, it doesn't make any difference. I'm still gonna wear it. So, and I don't even remember. I think I just did it. I ended up just going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and, making room for the neck. I might even have it on backwards. I don't know. Hi, Judy. How are you? What's everybody been working on? Oh, you're so sweet, Sarah May. I want to go over there and pinch your cheeks. Say, you're so sweet. Moses, no, and I do not plan to. That is one area that I just have no interest in at all. I'm not really a fan of the look of it, so no, I'm not going to bother. So Samantha's working on a cottage core mosaic blanket. I love cottage core though. I think that's neat. Granny square blanket, butterfly mosaic blanket, and some bunnies. Um, okay, so let me start by showing you my finished Tunisian project. Okay, I had been working on this. I had so little yarn left over. It's not even fun, not even worth talking about. Because I mean, maybe the total of three hanks is about this much. Blankets for charity. Wishes for wings and Boggy Creek blanket drive. Got to be careful because shipping is high. Oh, Mel, you know what? I tell you what, shipping is outrageous. Outrageous. And I appreciate all of the charity causes that everybody is doing, but it's like to send one blanket is expensive enough, much less, however, 5 or 6 or 10 or whatever. That's a lot. Your youngest daughter, that would be 20. Okay, I'm working on a cardigan for your daughter. Oh, nice. Are you using a pattern or are you just making up as you go? Um, so here's my Tunisian project. I started down, wait a minute, let's see here where I started. I started here and I used 3 different colorways. I used this golden honey color. It's like an amber color. And I use well, it helps if I do it the right way. Okay, let's start down here. I used the arrowhead stitch in the golden honey. Then I did a simple stitch with the multicolor. And I did Yeah, then I did the simple stitch with the blue, then the honeycomb stitch with the amber, the knit stitch with the multi. Then I did, what stitch is that? The lattice stitch. Wait a minute, is that the lattice stitch? No, that is the cross stitch with the blue. Then I did the lattice stitch. Yeah, the lattice stitch with the amber. Then I did the cross stitch with the multi. Then the simple stitch with the blue again, knit stitch with the amber, honeycomb with that again. Then I did quite a bit of the knit stitch. Then I did the cross stitch, then simple stitch, then what's that one? I think that's the lattice stitch, then the knit stitch, then the arrow stitch, and then lastly the honeycomb stitch. Now, yeah, right, Sarah May. I bought them. I bought them together. The dyer is the one that she dyed these specifically for that one particular show I went to. This was the one I went to, Kentucky Sheep and Fiber Festival. So somebody was mentioning how I was getting all these rows straight. And I'm telling you, they're not straight. Okay. They're not straight. And as soon as I sew in a couple ends here at the bottom here, I'm going to block it and they should come out okay. But thank you, Judy, and thank you, Sarah May. And I don't know why they did this. Because it looks like this knit stitch is bigger than, it looks way bigger than this blue arrow stitch. I love, isn't that neat, that arrow stitch? That just looks really neat. Yeah, so I'm not sure why it did that. It might have been my tension because see, look here, it goes out again and in again right here on the side. This one is tighter than this one, but I'm not sure why. So somebody had asked me about that, and my suggestion excuse me, was to make sure you count your stitches. Well, all my stitches were counted, and so it wasn't that. Okay, thank you. And so what I decided to do was grab a large Tunisian hook and just work up a sample. Okay, and this is what I did, and I was just basically doing different kinds of stitches, like so. And you can see that even on my little sample, like I said, I tried different stitches. And now this top one was actually done with a smaller hook. So I'm not, I guess, oh, I'm sorry, honey. See, I did different kinds of stitches here. And it goes in with this stitch here, which is the arrow stitch. And then it comes out a lot with the garter stitch. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure because this is acrylic. Now the big one was the the fingering weight wool. And so I know it'll block okay. But acrylic doesn't block very well. So exactly, Mel, it's exactly what I was thinking. So anyway, what I would suggest, if this is something that happens to you, if you do Tunisian, and this is going on a people can watch it later if they want. So if you're watching and you do Tunisian, if you find that this is happening on a certain stitch, what I would do is rip it back to the very first row of that stitch pattern. And then do 2 together on each end. And I would write it down somewhere that you did that, so that when you get to the next, the next stitch pattern that you want to do, if you're doing it in the same project, that you add the stitches on the end again. Especially, see, because you can almost tell that if I took, this is one stitch here, if I took this stitch off and this stitch off, it would bring it in a little bit. The other thing you can do is tighten your, make your a little bit tighter of a tension. Those are 2 things I would suggest, especially if you're working with acrylic that's not going to block very well. Okay. So that's my suggestion. Or you can do something like going down a hook size, go down a hook size and try a row. And if it's still too big, try a row, a hook even smaller. Now, I am in search of a good, expensive Tunisian set. I have my eye on Chaigu. I really want a Chaigu set, but I want to be frugal. And if I can find a nice hook set that that works really well, that has the same parameters, if you will, measurements or whatever, of the Chaigu, then that's fine. I just don't like a real long head. This is a really perfect one for me. I really like that. Let me get it against the dark. There you go. I really like that size. And I like that it's a little bit more rounded at the top. Some people like it very pointy. I don't care for the pointy. So that's why I like Chaigu. Anyway, I had these wood ones in my collection over here. I thought I'd try them. I'm not real happy with it because the acrylic just seems it doesn't run real smoothly on the Tunisian hook. Okay, enough about the Tunisian. Excuse me. Okay, so does anybody have any questions about the Tunisian project or anything like that? If you do, just leave it in the chat, or if you're watching in the replay, just put it in the comment section. Ask the question that you have about Tunisian, and hopefully I'll be able to get back to you. And yeah, okay. So one of the goals. Hi, Charlene. Yes, I did. Thank you. And I have not had a chance to get back to you. I apologize. But thank you so much for that email. So one of the goals on my list for this month was to finish several of my, and today's just the first, okay? However, one of the goals was to learn the Bruges lace. And and so I My husband had bought me this blanket pattern. Let me see where it is. Oh, I don't know what I did with it. It's a oh, here it is. The Bruges lace. I don't know if it might just be Bruges lace. But it's this blanket. Okay, there you go. And it's so pretty. You can't really see the stitch pattern all that great on that. But he bought it in off-white and he gave it to me for Christmas. Hi, Maribel. How are you? So, I had some time last month and I decided, well, what the heck? I'll go ahead and start on it. Okay, it came with 9 skeins of yarn and it's the Red Heart Soft in their colorway white. Okay, and it's more of a cream color. It's not really white per se, but this is how far I've gotten. Now, this is not the Bruges lace, okay? This is just the pattern of the blanket. Isn't that gorgeous, guys? I think it's just spectacular. The Bruges lace is actually the border that's going to go on here. So I just want to hurry up and get it done. But this is how much I've gotten done in less than a week. So, yeah, it's going really quickly. And it's just the first day of the month. So I'm excited about that. I'm very excited about that. And this is a Mary Maxim kit. Oh, it's caught. Oh, I hate when that happens. Don't you hate? Do y'all have the same problem with yarn catching on your the zippers of things? Oh, it's terrible. Yeah, it's I think it's going to be it's elegant, isn't it? It's a very elegant kind of yeah, Bruges lace is a different kind of lace. Let me see. This picture kind of shows a little bit. I'm going to try to fold it so I don't give away the directions, but it looks like that. Um, I think, oh, that's a good question. Since this was a gift, I don't know how much, I think I know how much he paid for it. I think it's okay if you get them on sale, honestly. If you do a Mary Maxim kit that's on sale. Because then you'll have the pattern and you can make it later. But sometimes how do I put this? They can be pricey. I like the way they have them packaged though. I like the fact that they come in a nice plastic bag. Now mine's already got a hole in the where the handle is, but it still works. It still functions just fine. Yeah, and it's the very first kit I ever bought. So well, and I didn't buy it. So I don't know if that answered your question or not. Excuse me. Maribel, what are you working on this evening? So I have a little story to tell you. So Monday, I had a doctor's appointment, and it was first thing in the morning, like around 9 o'clock. Hi, Danny. I was hoping you'd show up. So, I had that doctor's appointment. Okay, I noticed that, Sarah May. I don't know why it did that. I'm sorry. It shouldn't do it when I'm recording. Um, I'm sorry about that. It was the first, it's a new thing to me. Okay. So the night before, so Sunday night, um, we had gone out somewhere. Mr. Happy and I had gone out somewhere. Um, oh, that's a bummer. Okay, if it pops up, if it shows something again, I'll stop it because I don't want that to happen. I'm so sorry. Um, and as I was coming in the door first because Mr. Happy had his hands full, and so I unlocked the door, left my keys in the lock, and then later that evening, I thought I had to take the dog out, and I opened up the door, and there's my keys, and I'm like, oh my goodness! Now my keys from my house are separate from I say I have my work keys and I have my car key and car fob and then my house keys. Um and so I saw them in the door and I ripped them out and I threw them on the table. No, I had my coat on because I was taking the dog out, so I stuck them in my pocket. And brought the dog in, completely forgot about the keys. I got down to my doctor's appointment and I'm sitting there thinking, okay, this is not going to take very long at all. And I saw it's not Hobby Lobby's week to have, 30% off, and there weren't any good sales going on anywhere else. So, not that I knew of anyway. Uh, I know it. You're right, Sarah May. It does. Yes, yes, it does. My key to my house, right? It is a big blessing. So, um, I'm out and about. I mean, I'm out there waiting for my appointment, and I realize I don't have my keys. I can't get into the house. And the reason I can't get into the house is because Mr. Happy has a hard time sleeping. Thank you, Danny. Thank you. He's in the house, but he didn't sleep that night. So he went back to bed and he would be sleeping until like 1 or 2 o'clock. And it's only 9 o'clock. And I have nothing to do. I have nothing to do. And I said, well, this is not going to work. This is just not going to work. So during my appointment, they weren't able to find any veins. And so I said, well, maybe it's because I need to go drink something because I hadn't had, right? Trade the pets. Yes. Exactly. So, I went to go get something to eat and had some water and some coffee or whatever, tea, not coffee, but tea. And then I went back. They still couldn't find any veins. So then they sent me to the hospital so that they could take my blood. So I went over to the hospital, did the rigmarole, and by now it's only like 10:30. Well, it's about 11 o'clock. I still have nothing to do. I can't go to the house. Um, Mel, what do you mean? How do you spell it? How do you spell what? Um, so I said, well, I'm going to have to go find something to work on. So I went into Michael's and they had some of the new yarn. They don't, my Michael's is not a nice Michael's. It doesn't have much at all. And so I was really disappointed, very disappointed that they didn't have anything. So I went over to Joann's because I knew, like I said, Hobby Lobby wasn't having their sale. There's no sense even going there. So I went to Joann and they had yarn on sale, certain ones. And so I come across a yarn. Now, a lot of people have been talking about it. I know I've seen it, but I've never seen it in person. And when I saw it, I just about flipped. I love it so much. So I bought, excuse me, I bought 2 of them. It's called Big Twist Party. Have you all seen this yarn before? Big Twist Party. It is the softest acrylic I think I've ever felt in my life. I love it. I love it. Big Twist Party. Now, I will say, it is very splitty. Very splitty. So, but I don't care because it's so gorgeous. This colorway is called Canyon. And it has a lot of pinks and a little bit of a yellowy and then some blue, little tiny blue threads running through it. And I love this. And I thought, okay, I'm going to make something with it. I don't know what I'm going to make, but I know 2 is not going to be enough. Well, they had their regular Big Twist off as well. So I bought a Big Twist value in the colorway soft purple. And these colors, to me, I know not everybody would agree. It's so pretty together. I love these colors together. So I didn't have a hook, so I had to buy a hook. And because I work in the healthcare, department, I like it. The more I use it, the more I like it. Sarah May. Yeah. It's almost as soft, if not just as soft, if not just a little bit less soft than, in my opinion, Hobby Lobby yarn. I love this yarn. So I had to buy a hook. So then I went to, I can't remember where I went. Went to Panera and I sat there and I started crocheting. I didn't know what I was going to make, but this was very unexpected, And I've been taking it to work. I bought a Susan Bates ergonomic hook and a 6mm. And then I started working. And you want to see what I've come up with? I'm loving it. I love it, guys. This is what I have so far. Isn't it lovely? Oh, I just love it. So I did the granny stitch down here. Oh, wait a minute. Let's start from this angle. I started with the granny stitch. Then I changed to this lavender color. And I did a row of double crochet, then these popcorn stitches, and then another double crochet. Then, and then I went to a regular 5 rows of double crochet in the back loop only. Sarah May, I don't do that. I don't write them. I should, but I just feel like everybody knows these things. I don't know. I'm so funny about that. So all the purple I'm doing in this pattern. And then I did another 5 rows of the granny stitch. And now I'm doing this, and I'm just going to keep going until I run out of yarn. I have this much left. It's about 2/3 of a skein left of the party. And I have about the same amount, maybe a little bit less in the big twist. So this thing is already a good, what do you say, 4 foot across. It's about 4 foot. Well, maybe more than that. So, thank you, Sarah May. You are too kind, my love. You are too kind. But I thought, this is my project. I take it to work with me, and I work on at work. Do a little couple rows here. But this was a total. I hadn't planned on doing that kind of project. It just happened. So, thank you everybody for those compliments. I don't know if I'm going to keep it. Yes, Sarah May, that is what I came home and I told Mr. Happy. I said, I need to keep something in the car just in case. Something just in case. Something small enough to stick in the back pocket of behind the seat or something. Something. Anyway. So if you didn't see last time, behind you, I have sorted all of my cotton yarn on one unit of the wall unit. And then all of the other side is, oh, I had to wait until Mr. Happy woke up and he called me. Oh, that's it. Put an S on the end of Bruges, Melanie. Bruges. And I know Mikey from the crochet crowd had done something years ago, because I remembered looking, and I was looking at the pattern and trying to follow his directions, and I went, oh no, I don't think I can do that. So hopefully I'll be able to understand the written directions, hopefully. And so I got my wool on one side, and then behind me is going to be all my acrylic. Okay. So other than those books up there, those are all my crochet books and stuff like that. um, I know it is so, I mean, I wanted one of every color, and I'm trying to think. I might have, no, I'm not going to. I got plenty of yarn. I was going to say I'm going to have to get some to make some hats, but I got plenty of yarn to make hats. So I haven't worked on anything else other than that shawl. And like I said, I finished that Tunisian project and then that blanket. And that's all I've been working on this week. Okay, so the piece de resistance is up next. This, okay. They are, I know I got mine on sale. I think the big twist was all like 40% off, I think. If you didn't hear my other story, I was contacted a little over a week ago, maybe a week and a half ago, by my sister-in-law. And she was somewhere, I can't remember if it was at her church or where it was, I don't know. But she there was tons, and I'm saying tons of yarn. And there was a sign that said $1 for a small skein, $2 for a medium skein, $3 for a large skein. And I'm like, well, okay. So I started pointing some things out to her, or, I called her on the phone and I told her, get this, and this. Um, no, I was that 60% off, or excuse me, the 40% off was at Joanne. Um, and so the next day she went there and the lady had marked everything down to $1. And so my sister-in-law called me back and said, "Okay, it's all $1 now. What do you want?" So I started telling her all the ones that I wanted from the pictures she gave me. And I said, "How much are we up to now?" And she says, s- um, I think I counted like 60 skeins or something like that." And I said, "Okay, well, just don't go over 70. Okay, just don't go over 70." And so I told her, I said, "I'd like this, and this. Okay, but I don't like this." So she went to go check out, to tell the lady, "Okay, this is all I want to get." And the lady just started emptying the whole table into. Hi, Passion. Oh, I forget what your first name was. Oh, I'm so sorry. But hello, thank you for joining. She just started throwing yarn in the basket. And okay, nice talking to you, Elaine. Nice meeting you. Um, she's just started throwing everything in there. My sister-in-law says, "Petra, this thing weighs about 30 pounds. This bag is breaking." And she said, and she gave everything for $70. She got everything in that bag for $70. So now what I want to do is I'm going to unpack it and put it on my shelf. Okay. But I want to show you. I know it's a blessing. It's a blessing. When you see this yarn, you're gonna go. Now, most of it, oops, sorry, most of it I had not even heard of before. Okay. So let me tell you what I've done to prepare this shelving unit here. So right up here, um, oh, actually, let me start here. This is all the yarn that has like glitter stuff in it. Okay, this is all glitter type stuff. All right, and up here is stuff that's a little bit different. Now, I know, you know, this is loops and threads, facets. It's not like different, but it's the multicolor, and I wasn't sure, what that would go under. And this is also facets. So I love these. This is just like unforgettable, but nicer, I think. I don't know. If you've ever used this, let me know. Tell me what you think with working with it. But let's see here. I had gotten some of this. I can't remember where it was I got it. I think my friend had it in her um in a big box that was like, anyway, is this lime green. Um yeah, I tell you what, this was built in when I got here. Isn't it lovely? I love it. I love it. Okay, so this has different kinds of yarn. There's some fun fur over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to back up the shelf, or back up the computer, and move the chair out of the way. And yes, it is. It is very beautiful. I picked that up. Well, actually, my aunt bought it for me in Oklahoma City when I went out there for when I was visiting my family. She bought it for me. I saw it and she said, "Would you like that?" Well, actually, she didn't ask me if I liked it. she just got it and said, "Here." I thought that it was so gorgeous. It was so beautiful. It holds a lot. Okay, so I'm going to you do, Sarah May. I do too. I had so much fun with those videos. I'm gonna put all this big thing of yarn on my chair and I'm gonna stand up and hopefully you'll be able to hear me and see me okay. Okay, so let me see what I can do here. Okay, so don't get oops. I'm gonna back you out just a little bit there. Okay. Um, I want to do this. I'm trying to figure out where I want to stand. Okay, I think this is good. Okay, please excuse my fatness. I know I'm fat. Okay, so this is full of yarn. This is what we're unpacking today. Okay. So if I don't see a comment or something, I'll come back to it occasionally, okay? But I'm going to go through it, show you what it is, and then I'm going to put it on the shelf where it belongs. So this is Red Heart Boutique Changes. And it's really neat because it changes from like a boucle to like a tape yarn. Let me see here. It's really interesting. And so I got, now this was bought at Ollie's for $5.99. So $6, okay? And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 times 5, 30. Almost half. Hold on a minute. I'm going to skip these here. Okay, hopefully it skipped the ads for you guys. So this is $30 worth of yarn. And that's about half as much I paid for everything in here. Isn't that cool? So this, back in the day, that's Red Heart back in the day. Yeah. So I'm going to put this up here with this other interesting yarn. Okay. So hold on. Oh, okay. So I don't know what else I've got here. So let's see what else I have here. A lot of this is 2-weight. And I want to try to keep all the colors together. Okay, let's do this one next. This is Peyton's Metallic in the colorway Blue Steel. And it is so neat. It's it's considered a 4-weight, but it's more like a 3. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Isn't that pretty? Oh, it's so gorgeous. If you have any ideas what I could make with these, tell me. This is how many yards? Well, I'm trying to find out how many yards this thing has. Okay, so 252 yards. So there's 1,000 yards here of this blue metallic, and it goes on that special shelf. Okay. Then I have 4 of these. And I'm trying to see if there's anything like it in here. Okay. This looks like Vanna's Glamour. Vanna's Glamour, and it's like it's more aqua than it's showing up right now. Yeah, oh no, Mel, all this stuff. Oh yeah, the sale from my sister-in-law. Yes, it was meant for me. Okay, this is going up here too. Okay. And then this is the same thing. That's why I said I think it's the same, Vanna's Glamour. Okay. Each skein is how many yards? 200. So there's 800 yards. 800 yards of this, and this is considered a 2-weight. Okay, so yeah, a shawl would be really nice in these things. Yes. Okay. I don't have any room left on my sparkle shelf. Okay, now, oh, here's another color of that. I think she really got a sale on. The lady who had these yarns must have had a sale, found a sale in her area to get all these yarns. There's this plum purple. Isn't that pretty? That's going to go up here. Okay, what else do we have in here? Let's do this. This, I don't know what this is, but I think it looks like, this looks like Unforgettable. It looks like it. There's no tags or anything on it. What do you think? Does it look like Unforgettable to you guys? If you recognize it, tell me what you think. Now, no, it's not going to be Unforgettable because this is a 1-weight. This is definitely a 1-weight yarn. But pretty with the dark purples, teals, grays, and aquas. Very, very pretty. Okay. So I'm going to use this shelf up here for the lighter weight yarns, I think. So there's that. That's the 1-weight. And I got, now this is Unforgettable. Look here. I used to have several of these. Unforgettable in the colorway Pearly. So as you can see, just in that little bit of yarn, it would have been over $60 already with what I just put up. Okay. Oh boy. Then I have a skein of Red Heart Super Saver. It is in the colorway Sandy Print. And it feels like a full skein, maybe. It still has the yarn tucked in, so maybe she hasn't used any of it. So there you go. Sarah May, I don't know. It could be. It could be a wool. It does smell like a wool. Yeah, yeah. It's definitely a wool. It's not real scratchy, but it does have a little bit of a, you can feel the fibers in it. You love Red Heart, Denny? Yeah. Okay, so here, this must have been some mill ends. They're mixed fibers. It says acrylic polyester, but this looks for all the world to be cotton. Let me see. Yeah, it looks like cotton. Let me see. I'll open a little bit. Well, no, it's acrylic. It's acrylic. But then those bright colors. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Guess it helps if you see that side. Yeah, that's going to make something really neat. Okay, put those there. Okay, what else? This is Pearl Tranquil by Pearl Essence. It is 50 cotton, 50 acrylic. 306 yards. Isn't that pretty? Looks like a soft color. If I had another one, it would make a really cute little baby jacket or something. Okay. All right. Now, this, wait a minute. I know I have another one. These are, I should say, and they go really good together, I think. Pink and green. This looks like a, oh, red heart. No, is it red heart? Not the soft and sleek. What's the main one? I can't remember. Thank you, Denny. Oh, what's the name of that one, guys? Oh, I see I can't remember what it is. It's sleek. I can't remember. But anyway, so there's two of this pink and green combo, and then one of this taupey brown color. Simply Soft. Thank you. Thank you, my sweet Maribel. Thank you. Okay. Let's put that here. Okay. Okay. So now, oh, there's, oh, goodness gracious. Where do I start? Okay. Seeing if there's anything else underneath here. Okay, there's this white. It is Peyton's Katrina. And it is rayon and polyester. Well, that's kind of neat. It's nice and soft, but it's not very much. Okay. It's just one, it's 163 yards. Okay. Put that there. Okay. Now, these, I have no idea what they are, but I have a ton of them. I have a ton of these. And I don't know how many, and I don't know what kind of yarn it is. I have no idea. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start making stacks of the same color here, and then I'll count them up, and we'll see how many I have of each one. This is Premier Deborah Norville Serenity Garden Party. And these are 185 yards of a number 2 weight. Okay, so that's another one that goes here. So like I said, I'm going to just kind of pair them up here. This is Festival Mix Pearl. No, Mix Fiber, Festival Mix Fiber. 50 grams polyester acrylic yarn. It doesn't say how many yards. Nope, doesn't say. But I love the colors. Yeah, it's sock yarn. Yeah, Okay. All right, let's see here. Those are the same. I imagine these brand new would work up something like $2 or $3 a piece. Okay. Okay, then I have the same thing, but it is in this brown color. Shades of brown. Oh, Crystal from Bag a Day would love that. Are you really, Sarah Mae? You're making socks? Woo, how neat. how neat. Okay. Oh, look, I found something here. It says, look at this. Bernat cotton-ish. Okay, cotton-ish. It's cotton and acrylic. That's neat. And it's a purple. Okay, let's see here. We'll put that here. Okay, then, oh, this is an interesting fiber. Okay, this is Delightful by Pearl Essence, and it has different fibers in it too. It has some roving, then it has like a metallic twist in it. Very pretty, very pretty. Okay, I'm running out of room. Okay, all right, then, yep, this is different too. Okay, this one is also the Serenity Garden Party by Premier. And these has blues and browns in it. You hear my guard dog. She probably hears me, and she's just being silly. Okay. There's another one of something or other. Doesn't have a, but it looks, this looks like a, yeah, sock weight, so it's going to be the same thing. Okay. All right, so let me start portioning these things where I see similar colors. Okay. Well, that's different. Yeah, my guard dog, she's a mess. She is a mess. There you are, Samantha. Welcome back. Okay, so I just have so much. Okay, here's another different yarn. There's orange and pinks in here. Isn't that pretty? I've got a moderator. I've got 2 moderators right now, honey. Okay. So we're just going to stick with what I got so far. If we have any more people, I might do that. Okay. I'm still not seeing any different kinds of yarn in here. Oh. Okay, this is a different yarn. This is Basic 2 Yarn, Nicole, by Nicole. It's 119 yards, 100% acrylic, but it's got like, it's different looking. Hi, Katrina. How are you? Okay, that's great. Awesome. Thanks for joining me, Katrina. So that is really different. I like that. I'll put that over here. Okay. I'm getting down. Look how much yarn's still in here, guys. This is a lot of yarn. Oh, I found another one of those sparkly Vanna White. Okay. Okay. What is there? Okay. All right. So the only suggestion I've gotten is shawls. Anybody else have any other suggestions for what I could make with these? Let's see here. Let's see here. Oh, here's another one of these. That's a pretty colorway. Let me see if it says the colors on here. Oh, it does. Oh, Gems. It's called Gems. It has some golds and apricot and like a sage green and like a tomato red. Real pretty. Real pretty. Okay, that's a whole different color. Okay, let's see here. There's that one. Brown. Oh, I got a lot of browns. Okay. Okay, so far I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of these brown. 10 of them. Okay. Cowls. Oh yeah. And these supposedly are, these feel like I don't know, these I don't know, these actually feel a little bit like they have wool in it, but I don't know, they look like the same yarn, so I'm not sure. Okay, what is this? I think these are the same. Here's that. Okay, so these are different. This looks like the Unforgettable. Yeah, a little bit, but it's this Serenity Premier Serenity by Deborah Norville. That's what those are. Those sock, all these sock yarns are that. Okay. And then these go here. Okay, I'm almost through. There's another one of those funky yarns. And then, okay, so this is Festival Mixed Fiber. Yeah, they kind of look like Unforgettable, but they're not. And these don't have a, they just say they're 50 grams made in Turkey. So they might be, if they're made in Turkey, they might be ice yarns. So, okay. Okay. So these pinky ones here, like this, I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait a minute. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 maybe. They each might have like 100 yards in them. That is really neat. Hey, Janie, how are you? Sarah Mae, you are so kind. I miss you and your sweet, sweet spirit, girlfriend. Okay, I have 5 of the blues and browns. Okay. I have 3 of these oranges and burgundy and pinks. Love you too, Sarah Mae. Okay, all right, no problem. No problem, Elaine. Then I've got 3 of these with the pink and the teals and greens. Isn't that pretty? Okay, then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of these with the blues and purples and greens. Yes, they are. They're very much all of these. They're all my colors, right? Let me see. How many yards are in these? 185. So 7 times. That should be enough to make a cowl. I think that'd be pretty. Meant for me. Exactly. Okay. Wow, I still have a lot of room. Does that mean I should go get some more yarn? Okay, then let's see here. I have 2 of these, and they have like salmon and teal and a little bit of red. Real pretty. Well, come on. There you go. And then let's see here. 2 of these. And then I only have 1 of these. But that one's pretty. I love that one. You know me. Those are my colors, teals and purples. Okay. And let's see here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I told you I had 10 of those. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these. And these are perfect fall colors. Look at that. Let's see here. It's not showing the colors really good. It's not as, oh, that's an ugly. Okay. I don't know why it's blowing it out. Let me see if I can find something to put it against. There you go. They're like fall colors with the purples and greens and golds and raspberry. Very pretty. Very pretty. And I got, what I say, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. I got 8 of those. All right. And that's my haul. Okay, I'm going to sit down. My back is hurting now. So, do you think I got my money's worth for $70 for all that? Oh my goodness. Yeah. That a lot of it, in fact, most of it is probably that, that sock weight yarn or sport weight. Some people call it sport weight. It's a good thing I like working with it. Yeah. If you would have bought it for regular price and everything, yeah, I'm sure it would. So, because this year I'm going to try very hard not to purchase anything. I'm really working hard at finding stuff in my stash. So when I go to make one of my projects that, is on my goal list, I don't have my book in here, but whatever it is I have on my goal list, like if I wanted to learn a certain stitch, or if it was a certain project, like a wearable for summer, I might find the pattern but I'm going to try to use my yarn up. And if I don't have that yarn, if I don't have enough of it, I'll either find a different pattern or I will find a different yarn. I might, if I don't have enough acrylic, I might see if I have cotton yarns or if I have wool yarn to substitute. So, oh my goodness, I just have so much yarn, and I do have larger amounts. Elaine, do you mind my asking, since I didn't see any lives today with you, would you mind telling me what, if you don't feel comfortable sharing, I understand, but what's going on? I'd like to be able to pray for you. Yeah, and I have sweater amount stashes. You know what I'm saying? Do have some yarns that I have stashes for. And I have a lot of acrylic yarn. And now that I have this good amount to choose from, that's the other thing. I'm going to make sure that I use up my yarn first. Do you understand what I mean? I I'm really trying hard to avoid um the FOMO, right? Um I'm I don't want to watch these videos that have yarn hauls. I'm going to try to avoid them. Now, a lot of them are my YouTube buddies, and I'll probably reach out to them and just let them know that uh I can't watch those particular ones. I'll watch, like their whips and everything, but as far as yarn hauls, I want to try to avoid them because I know me and I know that I will want something else. That's great, Jeannie. I was actually asking Elaine how she was, she wanted to share with me what was going on, but you don't have to. That's all right. Um feeling uh oh, okay. I will certainly do that. I will certainly be praying for you and your daughter Maya. Is that right, Maya? Not Mia? Okay. Um did I miss anything, guys? Was there something that you wanted to see that I didn't show you? Or that I said I was going to show you and I forgot? Because I probably won't, you won't see any haul videos from me for a long, long time. I did find something. I wanted to show you something. I found something at Ollie's that I wanted to show you I got. And it's one of those things I'm not sure if I want to keep it but I love the material. I love the fiber. It's just not my color, if you know what I mean. So let me pull that from my shelf. I had put it in with my sparkle yarn because the colorway here is let's see here. Colorway Evening Star. No, that's not right. Morning Star. It's called Morning Star. Well, hello, LM. LM Loth. I can't remember your first name. Is it Linda? Okay. I found this at Ollie's and it was $4.99. And I bought all four of the same color. There are how many yards? There's 432 yards. Lisa May. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lisa May. 432, that would be 16, 1,700 yards of this. And this is Huga Charm. Has anybody used this before? Huga Charm. It is 98, no, excuse me, 97 acrylic and 3 other fibers. And the other fibers is going to be that speckle. Can you see the shiny bits? It's hard to see them in that light. There, oh, barely. There you go, a little bit. Have some of that I used on your Addie knitting machine. Oh, cool, Jeannie. That's neat. Did you get it at Ollie's? I would have loved to have gotten a different color. Yeah, it's just that this color is not a good color for me. And I knew it when I got it. I knew it when I got it, but it was like for $5 for that much yardage in a 4-weight. Yeah, a 4-weight. 99 cents. Sarah May, I missed that one. But anyway, I got 4 of them. And so there's enough to make a sweater or something like that with it. And I did see, wow, you guys have a good, yeah, right? Come to Indiana. I was there already once. Yeah, if I can find a friend that would look good in this color. Yeah. That appreciates. Yeah, and that's the other thing, somebody that's yarn worthy, right? Or crochet worthy. But you can't, well, even for $5, it's still, to me, it's a good deal. So you got $20 invested in to make a sweater, right? So anywho, yeah, I just love it. I mean, and it's so incredibly soft. So soft. No, it's a green, like a light olive green. They call it Morning Star. I don't know why they call it Morning Star, but it's a light green. Excuse me. So anyway, that's up in my stash. Okay. No new yarn yet. Well, it's only 31 days in. Jeannie, how do you like your Addie machine? And do you knit? That's a good question. I want to ask you that. Do you knit? And if you don't, how do you like your Addie machine? Because I was thinking of getting a Centro. Has anybody tried a Centro? I know Addies are better, but they're also 3 times as expensive. All year you've been good. Yeah, Denny, I hear you. Yeah. Tell me if you have an Addie. Oh, did you? Elaine, you got a Centro for Christmas? Have you used it yet? What? No way! Sarah May! I wonder if it still worked, Some of the stuff at Goodwill, I'm afraid to get it because it might not work, you know what I mean? Oh, excuse me. Oh, it's past my bedtime. And that's sad. Look new in the box? Oh, somebody must have got themselves an Addy instead. You knit. Oh, see, I don't knit. I think the only reason I would use a Centro anyway, if I did have it, would be um, to make hats, to make quick hats. Um, because ugh, there's not like a specific um, charity that I give to. Um, and but I like to make hats and scarves for the veterans because we have a large um, community of veterans here since I live like close to, I mean, like a stone's throw away from Fort Knox. And yeah. Oh, really? Jeannie's giving tips? Nice. King size. What did you do it in? I'm assuming you did it in strips, right? I found that DK or 4-ply works well. Have you tried anything thinner than that, Lisa May? Have you tried anything like a one weight, a fingering weight or anything? Because I have a lot of wool yarn that I'd like to use up to make hats too. But, I it doesn't take me long to oh, nice. Yes, it's double warm, right? Nice. Um oh, that's cool, Sarah May. You have, but they don't live down here anymore, right? That's a bummer. Bummer, bummer. Well, if you come down this way again, you know how to get here. You just call me. I know, I know. It would have been nice, but that happens. The Lord has his reasonings for that, right? Yes, we will. If not on this side, then in the next one. Um, oh, doubling it? Oh. Well, the only reason I asked is I watch Arcane um Fiber Arts, I think that's the name of the company where, he hand dyes the yarn and then he cakes it up and then he takes one skein and he puts it on the Addy and he makes a sample of it. It's gorgeous. Has anybody worked with that yarn before? That I want that's there's two yarns, new yarn companies I'd like to try at some point. One is the Arcane Fiber. The other one is Sierra Yarns. I keep getting their advertisement on Facebook, and it's so gorgeous. It looks so squishy. The Sierra Yarns does, but that's on the pricey side. Uh Good for you, Jeannie. Yay. Lisa May wants to know what everybody's working on. Well, I'm working on my blanket. Yeah. I mean, just to try them. And I haven't tried expression fiber arts yet either. Shandy, her yarn. I haven't tried that one either, and I'd like to. There's a couple. I should put them on my goals this year. I mean, yeah, I don't want to buy new yarns, but I do want to try fibers that I haven't used before. Working on a crocheted skirt and leggings. Oh my goodness. Oh, bless your heart, working on leggings. Where do you live, Elaine? Do you live up north where the leggings could be worn? Crocheted leggings? Are you crocheting them or knitting them? The mosaic is on hold due to illness. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I'm not into mosaic. It's just not for me. I can't even imagine making leggings. I mean, it's like on this body of mine, I would look like a fat cow. More so than I already do. You guys are so talented. I mean, I know the technical things to knit, but I'm not really good. And I don't really care to learn right now. That's why I took up Tunisian, because I can do Tunisian. Thank you, honey. I appreciate that. But I can improve on certain things, that's for sure. All right, guys, I've been on for a long time and I need to go to bed. I'm starting to feel kind of nasally. You're just doing your own pattern. Oh, bless your heart. I'm between a 1 and a 2X right now, and I'd be so hot. I'd be so hot in leggings. Oh, you're doing your own that's amazing. Good for you. Good for you. I really would love to see what that would look like, leggings. And a skirt. Are you making a skirt for yourself? Oh, thank you so much, you guys, for stopping and chatting with me for a little bit. Yeah, lots of I'm trying. I don't like plain water. I always have to put some kind of an additive in there. Um, well, good. I'd love to see those. Um, thank you. Thank you so much for those sweet comments. Okay, it's great to see you guys. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening and a great rest of your week. And who knows, I might pop on later on this weekend. Otherwise, I'll just see you whenever I see you. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Love you guys. Bye bye.